saw 3 guys on a motorcycle just cranking it down the wrong side of the road. Definitely not optimal, bro. That's not optimal form, bro. The funniest part is there was a train crossing the street and the way they were going. Couldn't have written it better myself. It's motherfucking bicep pull day. Today, we're gonna be going up on the bicep curls, and in more than one way. We're gonna be going up on the single arm bicep curls, and then we're gonna go up on the hammer curl and the interior curl. We're gonna go up on all of it, okay? We are going to be maxing out our biceps today. My arms are gonna be falling off the bone. Can't wait. I don't even know if I'm gonna be capable of doing this, and I don't really honestly care. I'm gonna do it anyways. Is this angle even good? Not really, but it'll have to do. So, little quick briefing on what's going on in the world right now, or in my lifting world. I am getting really in shape really fast. My physique is honestly, like I'm not exaggerating or anything. It's coming along much faster than I ever would have expected. I am beyond appalled, beyond shocked, beyond happy about it, but I'm also kind of sad that it's not going faster. Never be satiated. Always have an amount of I want more coursing through your veins, okay? I'm not like saying that I'm special or anything, but it is cool to see happening. Noob gains should have tapered off about a month ago. You know, they're not supposed to last this long, so that just means my workout regimen is working really well for me, and that one day I can probably sell courses on it. But till then, I'm just gonna do it, and you guys can copy me. If you want. I'm honestly very surprised, though, at how fast this is coming along, so yes! Okay, one arm bicep curls past failure. We're gonna take the reps past failure, okay? Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Ah. 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 Ooh. I don't know what the fuck kind of set that was. So I was able to do 3 reps with a lot of tension there on the 45-pound, but I was just slightly too weak to do it with my left arm, so I just used 2 fingers and helped pull up the weight, which means I was probably doing somewhere around 42 to 43 pounds, while on the other arm I was doing 45, which in consideration that gap isn't too big, but that is not an exact science or an exact measurement at all. I really like my crazy whack style of training. It works. I mean, I'm looking better every day, so it's not really a problem, I don't think, yet. Maybe it'll catch up to me, but I doubt it. I'm pretty safe. God, I love working out, man. I love optimizing things. I love just doing this, you know? You should too. There's nothing quite like just going up in weight. There's nothing like it. And I get to do it just about every day, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is definitely the regimen for me. Like, now that I say that out loud, I am kind of just going up on weight on at least one exercise every day. That is probably to blame for my strange growth pattern. Probably, actually. Okay, yeah, whatever. And my eating and my getting enough sleep. So, which, by the way, I have been getting enough sleep. The last 3 days, great sleep. Now that I'm committed to this whole bodybuilding thing, I think that my body is like, oh, we must sleep. What is the epitome of natural bodybuilding? If Mr. Olympia is like bodybuilding, right? What is the epitome of natural bodybuilding? It's not Mr. Olympia. You're not getting that natural, buddy. Sorry, you can't. You just can't, right? What is the natural bodybuilding parallel? I'll look that up. You don't have to tell me. You can. I'd appreciate it if you did. Leave a comment about something, anything, really. I'm just happy to hear from you guys. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. 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 Yeah, that was pretty good. Genuinely, that was pretty good set. You know, I think my biggest blessing, my biggest boon, if you will, if you don't know what a boon is, it's like another word from like a gift from a higher being or something. I don't exactly believe in a higher being, but it is something strange. My biggest boon is that I just don't get sore very often. Like, it's only like the first time I do an exercise or a movement, that's when I'm sore. But then from the future on, if I do get sore, it's the smallest amount. So small that I could actually work that muscle out again, you know? So soreness is such a strange myth, though. I remember getting into working out that, like, I always chased soreness. If I wasn't sore the next day, it was like, what did I even do? Which was wrong. But for some reason, that's something that is perpetuated in workout culture, where people are like, yeah, I got real sore yesterday. That means I know which muscles I worked out, and it was good. It obviously varies from case to case, but usually soreness either has to do with, like, you're dehydrated. You could just be very dehydrated. You could also be pushing yourself too hard, or you could be pushing yourself not hard enough. It's a multitude of things, but I'm never sore. That means that this regimen works for me in particular. So, you know, keep that in mind for your next workout day. How sore am I? Who doesn't like some good old optimization? Ooh. 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 Yeah. Ah. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Ah. I said we're going up on weight for everything, even if we can't really do it. Bicep exercises are really easy to go past failure on, so I'm just gonna do that. Also, weird tangent, but we talk about anime and music and all that stuff on here anyways. Was listening to Song 2 by Blur here a second ago. I have tried to listen to other songs by Blur. They're all super medium. Like, no offense to any Blur fans, but like, one, medium. Two, how can you be a Blur fan after what they did to Nardwuar, my goat? Okay? Well, how could you be a fan of them after what they did to Nardwuar? How could you? If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically Blur tried to humiliate Nardwuar on his own channel. For what reason? Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know what the point was. But they were such dim-witted fools, okay? Average British person, okay? When they run into a sweet Canadian man. Right? Maybe he's a little freaky. Maybe he's a little weird. Maybe he knows too much. But, like, it's never, like, harmful too much. It's just, like, weird too much, okay? Y'all had no right, okay? Song 2 by Blur is too good to not put on my workout playlist. But at the same time, every time I finish it, the song's over, and I come back to reality, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, these guys suck, and their discography is kind of mid, actually. Like, I don't want to call them a one-hit wonder because they have a lot of songs that people really like, but they're pretty much a one-hit wonder, you know? Hammer curls, and hammer curls are not one of my strong exercises, but I think that's because I just don't push myself enough on them. So that's what we're doing right now, okay? That's what we're gonna do right now, 35s, here we go. Ooh. Ah. 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 Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. 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 Ooh. At the end there, I am very much doing half reps. I'm very much doing reps where I'm like throwing the weight up. I'm not actually doing strict reps at all. I am very much kicking the weight up a little bit because that is what I have found to be successful for me, you know, doing those half reps at the end. You know, I do strict form at the beginning, right? You know, get that weight up. But then once I start to fail, I like to just give it that extra juice, okay? Juice it up. That's what I like to do because, I don't know, there's nothing wrong in just getting that extra work out of your muscle. Even if you kind of have to cheat it out, you're still working the muscle. Like that's, your muscle doesn't know you're cheating. You know what I mean? Like it's still got to put in force. It's still got to exert itself. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing the right motion. I can't wait to get to a curl weight that gives out, like makes my forearms give out before my biceps. So excited. I have a cure for that. Coming in 2 days, there's a video that's going to be coming out where I am going to be trying to remedy that. So keep your eye out for a forearm adjacent exercise day. Or it's not a forearm exercise day. I don't know, I've said too much. Okay, I've said too much. To all 927 at time of recording of my beautiful subscribers, I'm just having fun. I'm having so much fun, guys. We're freaking doing it. We're creating a small little community here, but it's very, very cool, and I appreciate it. I'm enjoying making the, I liked making the what I eat in a day, so I'm gonna make a 7th video, as I call it, each week, where I make like different kinds of content, and I'm really liking it so far. So I made a couple videos that weren't vlogs, but I think I'm gonna try and do it every week. It's a lot of fun. Boom. Ah. Boom. Ah. 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 Yeah, man, pushing past that failure fucking hurts, dude. Oh my god. But I feel it very much in that central arm area. I feel like the brachialis goes unappreciated, okay? It's a bigger part of your physique than you'd expect. You know, you see all those guys up on stage when they do that back double bi, right? Most of that bicep formation that you see, and one of the most important, which I've learned is one of the most important back exercise, or back poses, right? A lot of that bicep definition is all brachialis, okay? Obviously, the shape and size is your medial head or whatever, but still, most of our workouts going into this anyways, we're gonna do 1 back exercise, or maybe 2 if I have the energy, but I am gonna put a lot of energy into the biceps today. Almost all of it, if anything, so yeah. I think maybe we can get a lat and a middle back exercise in, hopefully, but no promises. We'll get 1 of them at minimum, but I hope for 2. But if my arms are blown out, it is what it is. Itchy forehead. That's what they called me back in high school. Oh no! Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, like I said, going up on weight on everything. Also, I just like to flex my song equity per exercise, okay? I don't know how to explain this, but because of filming, right, I have to pause in between sets so I can talk. Because it's really hard to focus on talking when you get blasted by like Motorhead or King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, you know? Like I can multitask, but not like that. So, but basically per exercise, I'm using like 1 song. That's like immaculate song per exercise equity. It's insane. My capacity for not wasting a single second of song is so good. You know, most people use like one song a set probably, or yeah, I'm spacing it out perfectly. I just start up the music when I'm done talking, and by then it's usually back around to some climax of the song, and I'm ready to go again. I'm not gonna recommend it to other people because then you kind of like exit your zone, but talking to a camera is becoming part of my flow while in the gym, so it's easy for me to weave it in, stay in the zone the whole time. But hey, if anything comes about that and it's positive, it might be that song per exercise quotient, okay? I am smooth with it, let me just say, all right? You'll never get any proof of this. There's no way for me to prove this. You just have to take my word for it. It's smooth like butter. My arms are tight, dude. Those bicep exercises make my arms so tight. It's crazy. Ooh. 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 Oh! Yeah! Literally couldn't move my arms there. Whoa! Most uncomfortable laugh ever, dude, but you see that? I don't have very big hands, but hey. Okay. You know, there's a lot of different types of gym creators. I don't know if there's one that I'm gonna be like, okay? I don't know, I'm a wackadoo wild card, all right? I don't mean to sound like I'm trying to stand out or anything. I would never dare. I would never try and be original. How dare I? I'm so sorry. But genuinely, I watch a lot of creators, okay? I feel like I'm far too much of like I'm too easily surprised. You know, a lot of the gym creators I watch are always just like, and yeah, that's how it is. Me, I'm like, whoa, bicep, you know, whoa, more muscle. Ooh, when did that happen? I don't even work out, you know? I'm kind of a freak, and not in like a negative or positive way. In an entirely neutral way, I'm a little freaky. What am I? What kind of gym creator am I? Who do you think I'm like? Because I don't know. I usually, when you make a video on YouTube, right, people will be like, oh, you're just like this person I know. I haven't gotten that once. Not once have I gotten that. Not a flex, okay? I'm just not that popular, but still, it's a strange thing to notice, if I don't say so myself. Genuinely, though, I hope to stand out, and I hope that you think I'm at least a little interesting, because then otherwise I'm going to fail at this entirely. Time for single arm lat pulls. I think I have just enough juice in me to do this and a single back or inner back movement. I don't really want to do back flies. Somebody forgot their C4. No, I don't mean plastique. I mean like the drink, obviously. Calm down, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I know, I freaked out a little bit too just saying it. I'm sorry. Yeah, too light, gotta go up. Time for the king of lat exercises, besides the pull-up, obviously. This machine is my baby. We get along very well. I think it's just this exercise. This lat exercise is good for everybody. Everybody who's tried this that I've seen try it online goes, oh, this one's good. So, you know, give it a try if you haven't. Ah. 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 You know, honestly, it's getting too light. It's getting to the point where this is too light. The sad part is it kind of hurts my shoulders. Like not in a fatigue way, in like a uncomfortable way, which means that I shouldn't go up. But I'm starting to be able to do so many reps, it's almost cardio. So the duality of the gym. If I go up, I could hurt myself, but it's too light and I don't want to do cardio. Ah. I had to run in the rain the other day. And in all honesty, I was in pretty good shape. Like, I ran for a while and I didn't get tired, so maybe I don't need cardio, you know? All things considered, everything was against me in that scenario and I was still not out of breath. So, hey, maybe cardio is a myth. Maybe cardio is a figment of our imagination that everybody made up as propaganda to make me feel bad, me particularly. My goddamn shoulder, dude. I swear to God I could do so much more weight, but it's my shoulder. It hurts a little bit, not a lot. Obviously if I went up it would hurt a lot, but it hurts just enough to let me know that if I went up I could actually like strain my shoulder. No more bucket. Where'd the bucket go? My only friend gone, left me like the wind. No! Okay. Yeah, pretty good. It's really hard to flex after bicep day though because my shit is sore. Let's turn down the light though. I think that's mainly what it is. Yeah, you can see the definition better there. Ooh. I'm not gonna do a back flex today. It's not what we're here for. I'm also extremely tired. Today was just a chill workout, you know. It was overall a pretty day. Because, I mean, we went up on all the weights, but we just couldn't get a lot of reps on everything, which is fine. I still feel the strain. I still did all of the movements I wanted to. I hit all the muscles I really needed to today. That all being said, I would have liked to have more energy to do more. But I think it is the fact that I've been going strong for about 4 weeks in a row here with only one break day in between 6-day breaks, or a 6-day period. So that means it's probably time to take like a 2-day break. Hey man, without steroids, I'm just not capable of doing that, the crazy no break escapades. I think I'm starting to look pretty good like in clothes though. That's the craziest part. The forearm veins. Yes. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for being here for this short little bicep workout, guys. Thanks for being here. I hope the yapping was sufficient. I hope that I was entertaining. What workout were you doing today? And was it a rest day? And why? Why was it a rest day? How dare you? Go to the gym. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes you need your rest days, okay? But yeah, your question of the day is, what were you working out today? I'd love to hear about it. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you have a great attention span. Even though it was one of the shorter ones, I congratulate you. Now go to the gym, all right? Tomorrow is leg day before I take a 2-day break. I'm gonna post a video in that mess where I'm doing a cool video. It's gonna be interesting. Look forward to it. Don't be late to either of them, all right? And go to the gym. Go work out. Go. I see you sitting there waiting, taking your time. No, go. Don't waste your time. You have time to go to the gym, all right? Go. Bye, 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 bye.